Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to another card trick video. So today I'm going to be kind of telling a story inside of a card trick. And it's about two kingdoms, the black card kingdom and the red card kingdom. So before I start, the cards can be completely shuffled. Just like this. And my spectator could touch the back of any card. Just like that. And you could have touched the back of any card, keep in mind. But you touched the back of the Six of Clubs, okay? So, the Six of Clubs belongs with the black cards, but it was kidnapped by the red cards, okay? And all we have here is a black king and a black queen versus their army, the red kingdom's army. They have a pretty big army, and it's just these two guys right here. But this is what happens. So, the Black King gets a plan and tells the Queen about it, and she thinks it's a great idea. So they go into the castle to discuss the plan. Alright? Off go the cards. Close the box up. Don't let me touch this box, okay? And we got these guys here. They're pretty happy. You know, they might be able to hold the other card for ransom or something, who knows. And my spectator could actually hold this deck if they wanted to. But whenever these guys, what the plan was for these guys was, they're just going to sneak when these two cards were asleep and kidnap their card back. And sure enough, when the red king and queen woke up the next morning, the card they kidnapped was gone because it was actually safely back with the black king and queen. Okay guys, so here's how that trick starts. It is impromptu, except you just want a black king and queen. It can be the king of clubs, queen of spades, it don't matter, but I like to use the same kind. And a red king and queen. Okay, so I'm sorry my voice is a little hoarse, my nose is stuffed up, I'm a little sick. But what you're going to need is you're going to need this, you're going to need a card deck. You can have a few missing cards, it don't matter. And you're going to need the box, okay? So the box will stay over here for now, we don't need it right now. So, let the spectator shuffle up the deck, because other than these kings and queens being out, the trick is completely impromptu. So you can go ahead and just have them on top, or if you're using a bar deck, go ahead and just find them real quick. Then let the spectator shuffle, or you can let them, well, yeah, best let the spectator shuffle after you found the king and queen. Okay, so what you're going to do is, you're going to say touch the back of any card. So what you're going to do is you let them touch the back of any card. It does not matter. So what you're going to do is you're going to out-jog it, whichever card they touch the back of. It does not matter which one they touch the back of. And you're going to pivot it off your finger just like this. Okay, now what you're going to do is do a push-off pinky break just like this, and then bring this card right on top of it. And now you have just got a pinky break underneath the top two cards. And what you're going to do is a double lift. You're going to lift on the pinky break. And now, so in reality, they've actually touched the back of the seven of spades, but they think they've touched the back of the ace of clubs. So you're going to you touch the back of the ace of clubs, you're going to flip it over, and you're going to say this is a black card, so it belongs with the black kingdom, right? If it was a red card, you'd say it belongs to the red kingdom, it's been kidnapped by the black. But this time it was a black card, so it's been kidnapped by the red. So put it right in between the red king and queen. Now what you're going to do is you're going to do it again. You're going to do a push-off pinky break, and then you're going to bring this card on top of it, pull it back, and then this card on top of it. And now what you're going to do is say, you know, it's just a king-queen versus, then you're going to take the cards, and you're actually going to steal their card, and you're going to lay this deck over here, versus their army, and you're going to spread the deck. This is important later on in the trick. You're going to, gosh, I cannot do it. My desk is so slippery. I will try. Okay, I tried. I really did. You want it to be a little nicer spread than that. It's hard to spread these cards on a desk, right? Now, the most important part of this trick is, I was kind of sloppy in the performance, but do not be sloppy. You might have seen that I had 3 cards, I don't know. But you do not want to show off that you have 3 cards, okay? So every time any movement you do, it's got to be careful, because you do not want to show off that you have 3 cards. So the first thing you're going to do is say, and like I said, all it is a queen, and you're going to flip it over and put it to the bottom, just like this. And then you're going to do the same thing with the king, just like this, okay? So now it just looks like you just flipped the 2 cards over, when actually all cards are now you're in this order. Their card on top, and then the king and queen under that, okay? Then you're going to say, but then you're going to grab this card out and flip it over. The king got an idea, set it on top, and he told the queen about it. So basically, you're just in the same order you were earlier. their cards here, and then these two cards here, and then this card underneath that. So they went to discuss it in the box. Now you're going to take the box, and you're going to kind of hold it in the same hand you're holding the card in, just like this. Now you're going to take the first card. Be careful not to slide out their card. Put it in the box. Now, without flashing their card, because this is what you got right now, you're going to put this in the box. Kind of hold it up toward their face so they don't see the bottom of that card, and push it in just like that. Now, so they don't see there's 3 cards, pick this up real quick and close the box. Now you're just going to set it to the side for now. Now you're going to take these cards that just have a completely random card in between them, and you're going to say, now we just got these 3 guys. You can kind of make up a story what they plan to do with it. You can do this, you want to kind of reverse count it 1 or 2 times. But the last time you do it, what you want to do is you want to take this card, come under, and grab it with your fingers, just like that, and kind of reload it, and then take this card and pick it under, and now you're going to get a thumb break under it. So now you're going to kind of hold it right under the king queen, just like that. Okay? Now what you're going to do is you're going to say, okay, you can actually hold the box. Now you guys might have seen me do this, but when you give them the box, all attention's going to be on the box. You want to bring this card as close to this deck as possible and drop the card off. Okay? It's a little bit of misdirection, but most of the time, I've only been caught one time, but that's because I was like way up here when I dropped it, and it kind of hurt it drop. But other than that, I've never been caught doing this trick like that. Just be really close to the deck when you do it, and just hand them this box. All attention will be on the box, and they most of the time will not see you drop the card on the deck. Unless they're the kind of people who want to watch your every move because they want to know how you did the trick. But still, in the end, they'll be confused if you dropped it on top of the pile how the card got in the box. So then you're going to say what their plan was to sneak in and grab the card when their army here and the king and queen were asleep. And you're saying, sure enough, when they woke up, now you kind of do this move where it looks like the card dissolved in thin air. What you're going to do is you're going to kind of push it off just a little bit, just where you can get the tiniest little bit of grip on their card. And you're just going to kind of let them slide off each other and flip off just like that. It looks kind of like this. And it looks like their card kind of dissolved. And you can just kind of let them inspect it. Their card is disappeared. Now you can say it's in the box. And you can let them open the box. So you don't even want to touch the box because they're going to kind of think. And you're kind of open it up. And they are going to see that there's a card in between the king and queen. And they can even sign that card. But the best way to do that, let me show you guys how to do that. I should have showed this to you earlier. Since you're doing a double lift, there's one of two things you could do. The first thing is you have your double lift. You flip over 2 cards. You tell them to sign the bottom so they don't feel that you're holding a pinky break here at the top. Tell them to sign the bottom. Or you could do a wrist kill, which is where you kind of bring the card towards you, grab their card, and do that. Okay? But then it's going to kind of be suspicious when you do the same thing to bring it back. So I like to usually just tell them to sign the bottom. And that's the best thing to do. Flip the deck in and do the trick from there. I hope you guys understood the trick. I tried to explain it the best I could. Hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Subscribe and like the video.